Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, chat. That was really awful. Okay. They'll figure it out. Bonjour. Okay, awesome. Yeah, sorry about that, chat. That was a really bad crash. I don't know what happened. I don't know why that happened. That's really spooky. I hope that that doesn't happen again. Okay, what do I need for this? I need cat, tinderbox, and a bucket of sap. Knife on an evergreen tree. Where's an evergreen tree? Oh, I need to do some stuff for... I need to do some stuff for super combats anyway. Okay, that's fine. Come on. Oh, it's because this didn't go. Yeah. Can y'all hear me all right? Yeah, you should be able to. Okay. Okay, let's grab one of these rings. Okay, so we are doing a Florence Little Helper, but we need to kill some unicorns first. HC Mega Chance? Yeah, standing on this island. Honestly, I'm happy I was only standing on this island. That could have been way worse. Where is a unicorn that I can kill? Foran. That's where. Let's just bring our transport runes. Why am I killing a unicorn? It is because I need at least a little bit of unicorn horns to do some, I need to do a little bit of anti-poison making. Hey, Edgewood. Thanks. welcome back. Yeah, sorry about that. That blue screen was a nasty. That was a very unpleasant surprise. But we should be okay. We are going to be doing a Florence Little Helper still, but I need unicorn horns so that way we can actually get anti-poisons for Pyramid Plunder. When and how are blue screens not nasty? Well, I mean, to be fair, this blue screen actually may not have been that bad, just because something may have just snapped on the inside, made the computer shut down, restart back up. But that doesn't necessarily mean that, like, there's a debilitating problem. It just means that the computer had a hiccup. So as long as that is what happened, we are okay. Don't mind you make a dinner? All right. What's for dinner? Oh, right, a unicorn bone. I need that for Rag and Bone Man. That's a quest I should do soon, so that way I can get the bone sack. They call blue screen a moderate inconvenience, yeah. Well, calling a blue screen of death nowadays doesn't feel right either, because it's just a blue screen with a little frowny face. Craziest part is that I rebooted my computer before stream started because my mic wasn't being read by my computer. While I was trying to get stream started in the first place, OSHD crashed on me completely with no error message and no opportunity to report it. So that was also spooky. And now my PC just crashed. If we run into another major hiccup like that again, I might just have to cut my losses, but I really don't want to. So we'll see how things go. We'll start off by getting like 10 unicorn horns, and then like another. Nah, we'll get 14. We'll go in with 14 and 14, so that way we actually get a nice good amount of unicorn horns from this grind. Blue screen of frowny face. Yeah, nowadays that's how it is. Okay. Actually, you know what? I will give it one more chance. If this dies, if OSHT dies again and crashes again, I'm going to swap back over to Runelight. The blue screen of colon open parentheses. Blue screen of ASCII. ASCII frowny face in the sky, I beseech you. What is your command? Okay. Oh, I thought I didn't get a drop from that unicorn. I was a little confused there for a second. Blue screen of ASCII generally sounds like a powerful wizard's long lost artifact. It's like it's a name of a techno wizard. Like one of those D&D settings, but instead of it being in a fantasy environment, it's in modern day. So he's a computer wizard. It's funny, too, that my computer did blue screen. I was just thinking today about how I needed to upgrade my PC. It's starting to get ready to be time for an upgrade soon. Really, the biggest thing that I'm trying to figure out is what graphics card I should get. And then from there, I can build the PC around that graphics card. I've heard that the 4070 got a recent price drop, so I think I might look into getting the 4070. But we'll see, because it still is going to be like $500 at minimum. So if we happen to find a if we happen to find stuff that's a little bit more expensive or a little bit cheaper and still just as good, that might be the preferred option. Okay, so that's 14 unicorn horns. Let's go ahead and get 14 cowhides. And then it'll be off to the Tower of Life. Now, I don't think that these drop noted yet. I don't have the Arty Medium diaries done. So we actually may have to only go in with like 5 at a time. But this little group of 14 unicorn horns getting multiplied should be all I need for every anti-poison or every super anti-poison that I'm going to be using on this account. Any PC enthusiast will tell you to build around the CPU, not GPU. Well, I already do know what CPU I'm going to get. It's going to be the Ryzen 5 7600, I think, is what I was settling on. So the CPU I'm already good with. It's the GPU that's like, do I go AMD or do I go NVIDIA? That's really the big question that I have, is AMD versus NVIDIA. And it sounds like that they are getting more comparable, but NVIDIA still ekes out ahead over AMD in certain aspects. The unicorn horns, Galarian Ponyta uses horn drill. Oh god. Those are some moves in Pokemon that I kind of wish never were added. The instant one-hit KOs because of, like, that's just how the move works. Feels bad whenever you get hit by one of those. Because, like, there's nothing you can do. You just got unlucky, and that's it. And it's like, well, that's kind of sucks in a game that's supposed to have a lot of, like, tactical skill in it. I have the same issue with power word kill in D&D. The fact that there's just a 9th level spell to kill anything that is under 99 HP is extremely busted. Like, I know it's a super powerful spell, but the things that you fight when you're still under 100 HP can include liches, which no power word kill by default. So that just feels a little scary. Hey, music, what's up? It has been a while. Everything is going well. There was a bit of time where I had to step away from stream, address some personal stuff, and kind of get my life together. But we're back. My life is now together, somewhat. So we're getting back to the regular streaming schedule. Same thing with the video production schedule. If you didn't see already, the latest K-Freak episode came out last Sunday, and there will be another episode coming out this Sunday. I'm going to try and get one coming out the following Sunday, but I'm going to be out of town that weekend, so we'll see how that goes. I have a plan to try and get that taken care of, but it ultimately is going to depend on how things go in a few other areas of my life. Mainly just how busy I'm going to be after work. Better than insta-kill moves, Endeavor, Focus Sash, Quick Attack. That's actually a banned combo in some formats. I know for sure Smogon bans that. For good reason. For very good reason. Pursuit for the mix-up. I like Pursuit a lot. Pursuit's very good. Yeah, Focus Sash Quick Attack is such a mean move. Because the only counter to it is that you have to have a priority move. Because you can outspeed a level 1 Rattata. Okay, where is it? Is it this one that's the Unicow? Or is this the Sword Chick? Which one is the Unicow? Where did the creature go? He's just not here. I thought he chilled out down here. Okay, here's the Unicow altar. So if I am correct, yep, 3 unicorn horns, but they are unnoted. So we get 15 out of 10 spots. So that means that... Dude, what's 4 times 3? Oh, it's not a guaranteed 3. It is a range. Okay, we'll bring all 9 then next time and see what we get. Worst case scenario, we have to tally out. Things go well to you tonight. You might stream Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Ooh, nice. I love that game. That game is so much fun. I've been needing to beat it, but the RuneScape video editing has taken priority. Okay, so maybe not all 9. Maybe we take 6. Meaning that we actually should bring an Artie teleport with us. Yeah, an Artie teleport and Artie cape, just so that way we can get to the bank and to the Tower of Life faster than just running. Oh, I should probably use the Artie cloak that I just pulled out for the exact purpose of getting slightly closer to the Tower of Life. Actually, I don't even know if there is a difference in tiles between the Monastery Teleport and the Artie Bank. I'd have to count that out. What do you use for your music again? I use Stream Beats with Harris Heller. His songs have never once been flagged by YouTube's copyright system. Technically, the Bomb Rush Cyberpunk soundtrack should also work. But for some reason, there's one song in that playlist that does ping the, that does end up pinging the YouTube copyright system. It's, like Rise Up by, I can't remember the artist's name. The song's called Rise Up, and for some reason, YouTube didn't like that one. What's the current track called? Because you definitely recognize it appearing repeatedly in streams. I don't know. It's already passed, so I don't think I could go back and check without kind of derailing what I'm doing here. It's on the drum and bass playlist, if I remember right. Press your poor timing? Yeah, sorry. I could look for it after stream and let you know what it is. You just may have to remind me. Oh, I think I brought too many. Maybe. We'll see. No, I think we have, like, exactly enough. Yeah, we either have exactly enough or just too many. Love two-shot and Unicows. I think because that one only took up 2, I think we have exactly enough. Okay, and one more, or I guess not really one more trip. It's more just like I gotta kill 2 more of these and then we're done. All Alright, deposit all these, grab 2 and 2, and let's get... do I have a Ring of Dueling on? I do. I still need to find an evergreen tree, so we need to grab... Where are evergreen trees? Hold on. My immediate thought is White Wolf Mountain. Maybe Relica? I don't think Ice Mountain has any. Yeah, I gotta look at cold places. I think this area has some. If not, it'll be up by Relica. What am I doing guessing? Let me just look it up. Okay. Evergreen. Ice Mountain, White Wolf Mountain, Birththorpe, north of Barbarian Outpost. Okay, yeah, so pretty much exactly where I thought they would be. Cool. Glad to know I at least had that right. Meaning that if we're gonna go to White Wolf Mountain... Well, if we're gonna go to Birththorpe, we'll bring a games necklace. And then let's grab a knife and a bucket. Excellent. Yeah, I should pray. So, I did want to ask people in chat about this, because recently, well, I say recently, you know, a while ago I decided that I would do that one stream a week would be on Twitch instead of on YouTube. And for a while, it actually seemed like that was very beneficial, because my YouTube streams would do better than my YouTube streams. Or sorry, my Twitch streams would do better than my YouTube streams. But my YouTube videos overall would do fairly well. But now that we've done that for a bit, and I've actually been able to look at more recent data for it, especially since, you know, I kind of took a break, I'm noticing that the YouTube streams overall are getting more viewership and more interaction than the old Twitch streams. So I'm wondering if I should make my little Twitch Tuesday thing that I had, if I should switch back to just being all in on YouTube. Twitch penalizes the break harder than YouTube, perhaps? Well, Twitch doesn't have a discovery algorithm like what YouTube has. So even though I wasn't actively streaming or actively posting content on YouTube, my content was still getting pushed. Whereas on Twitch, if I'm not streaming, my content doesn't get pushed at all. So you're absolutely right. Twitch does punish that way harder than YouTube does. But I don't think it's an intentional thing. I think it's just kind of how the system works. For better or for worse. Alright, where are my unicorn horns? There we are. Can I do this? Oh my god, I can. You stream to both, but don't tell Twitch, though? Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. I hate the fact that they reverted the multi-stream decision. Okay, now we get... How many was that? That was 44? Okay, so that's... How many vials of... water? Or how many inventories? So 28. That's like 3. We'll do 4 inventories. Do I have clean irrits? I do. I have a lot. Wow. Do more YouTube? Got your fabric. Also, hi Jeeves. How's it going? Alright. Where did the thing that I just grabbed went? Where are my vials of water? How did I lose them this easily? There they are. I need to put these over here. The reason why I have the YouTube stream so bots can be safe. Yeah, that's one of the really good benefits of YouTube over Twitch, is that the bot saving system that YouTube has is miles ahead of Twitch's. Partially because they've been doing it for way longer than Twitch. I probably just GZ'd a bot, so we'll see how that goes. So we gotta level up right here. Sir Honka. He kind of looks like a bot. He's got the bot look to him. Oh, he got another level up. Yeah, he's... That sounds like a bot. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's Terramin, Ranar. We'll throw the irrits right here. Okay, and then let's grab the unicorn horn dust, stick it next to these unfinished food. Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to think if I want to have the unfinished potions after the grimy herbs and secondaries. Nah, this is fine. This is fine. I'm thinking about it too much. Oh, I need to be 48 herb lore for that. Can I make super attacks at least? I can make super attacks. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's make some super attacks. We need them anyway. And then once we hit the level for it, then we can go ahead and start taking care of the unicorn horn. We'll go ahead and throw this on screen as well. This is the best use for an irrit potion either way, so I do not mind having to go through and fill up some more irrit potions if it means that we get a lot of super attacks. Okay, good. 46 herb lore. So now we just gotta push through to the end. Oh, I just realized Tears of Guthix is active right now. That resets on Wednesday. Okay, I might go and do that. Do I got to update the Discord link? I did. It should be the correct one now. Oh, Tears of Guthix, it's just a way to get free XP on your lowest skill every week. Okay, so we still need quite a few left here. We got a lot more vials and 200 freaking irrits. So let's just go ahead and knock out like 150 unfinished potions. Sorry this is taking so long. I kind of expected the quests to start a lot faster than this. Completely forgot about the super anti-poison herb lore requirements. That's my bad. Apparently Guthix cries at the idea of low skills. Your skill issue is making Guthix cry. I think I have... I think you've given me a new insult to tell someone in RuneScape now, Endor. Thank you so much for that. Buying GF. The skiller who's making Guts cry is gonna be your new beat into the punch. How many is that? 98. Let's go a couple more inventories. Okay, and that should now be enough to push me to 47, and then I can start making... It was 47, right? Was it 47 or 48? I thought it was 47. Let me check. I immediately forgot. It's 48, so I need 2 more levels. Let's just go ahead and deal with this entire stack of Irits then. That way, the moment we hit 48, we can just go right into the anti-poisons. I don't think I have enough for a garden pie. You're watching on TV, which adds 4 seconds of stream delay. Oh, wow. That's quite significant. It's sad that this part doesn't give you any Herblore XP. It makes sense why it doesn't, but like, come on. Just a little bit, like 2 XP per vial. Opium. Alright. Back to super attacks. This is actually going to be super good for Slayer. We can immediately offset the imbalance on the attack that the Rarg Dragon Battle Axe does. I couldn't think of what it was called. Don't know why it adds so much compared to phone. Probably not optimized. That or it takes the TVs a little bit... requires more... data feed. I have no idea. I'm pulling shit out of my ass. It's probably something more along the lines of it's just a more demanding service, and so it has to take a lot longer for it to display a larger image. Especially because the smart TV is not going to be nearly as powerful as a smartphone. One more level. So what's the lowest level now? Is it rune crafting? It's between rune crafting and prayer. Rune crafting is the lowest. Okay. So that is what is going to be on deck for Tears of Guthix. Do I want that, though? Should I wait until I see if I get a genie or a school? No, it won't give me enough XP to make that much of a difference. I'll just take the rune crafting XP. Okay, we still got plenty of irrits left. I was worried that we were about to cut into the unicorn horn dust that we just ground up, but it looks like we have plenty of wiggle room in that regard. Okay, this should be the inventory that'll bring us to 48, and then we can just go on those 44 super antes. Okay, good. And on to the super anti poisons. Nice little XP boost, but I don't think we're going to be getting a level from it. Okay, yep. And now we're good. DZ Zach for getting 99 thieving. It's actually a really good, huge upgrade. So that's a big DZ right there. Okay. Go to Varrock for a quick decant and off for a Clarn's Little Helper. Decant. 2-4. There we go. 129 super attacks, 33 super antes. That's a really, really good number. Yeah, that's a nice amount to have. This has put a very major weight off my mind. Okay, cool. Now it is time to actually do the quest. So let's grab. I do need combat equipment for this, I remember. So let's go ahead and grab some of that. We'll bring a dueling ring as our teleport. What else do we need? We need a cat, a tinderbox. Where's my cat? Where's my Hellcat? There it is. Cat. Tinderbox. 600 coins. I just realized, did they shrink this down? This doesn't look as gigantic as it used to be. Okay. 600 coins. Bag of salt for Slayer Master. So we'll bring like an extra 600. Willow logs, a bucket of sap, which I just got. Can go ahead and release that. This will throw in the quest tab. And those are yew logs. I need willow logs. Water skin. We'll bring like 4. Okay, and then we'll just go to Crystalia, grab a bag of salt. And yes, there is a well here, so we can fill out the water skins there. Gotta love high risk world wildy. That skull icon is very freaky. Alright, Cristelia. Give me a bag of salt. Good. Then we'll go ahead and fill these up in the well. Nope, I can't do that. Good thing Doris has a sink. Good. Okay. And then we're gonna bring a lot of food. Do we have any energy potions? We do not. Let's bring like a prayer pot and 10 Karm wands. Maybe a full row. Okay, cool. Off to Alcarid. What the heck? I clicked over there and my character started walking this way. That was strange. I need to see if there is a way to hide the UI in OSHD. Because I can hide the chat, but I need to see if there's a way to hide the map and the inventory. There has to be a way. I just want it for more cinematic purposes. Alright, Mr. Rug Merchant, take me to Polnivnich. Man, you really get a sense for how vast this desert is whenever you do the magic carpet. This actually might be one of the largest places in the game. The Caridian Desert. Other than like the Kingdom of Kandarin. Because Kandarin absolutely is the one kingdom that has the largest land mass. Let's drop the Hellcat. Have following us. Alright, Mr. Rug Merchant. Take us to Narda. That was the wrong button. Narda. Oh, is my cat gonna... Okay, I guess my cat will just reappear when we get there. Okay, and off this way. Towards the flashing yellow arrow. That's a very aggressive flashing arrow. I gotta look away from it. Hi, I'm Mascot. The scarabs are spooky. I probably should have brought an anti-poison. Well, that's why we have a dueling ring, just in case we need to get out. Okay. Do I have enough run energy for this jump? We're about to find out. Please make it. Please make it. First try. Let's go! Oh, that jump sucks. And the fact that you have to make it multiple times in this quest is even worse. Boop, 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 boop. The bird. All right, Sphinx. Okay, and now we talk to the priest. The high priest. Soon, we'll have to deal with this pyramid. But for right now, we gotta deal with this one. I cannot wait until Menaphos gets fully fleshed out. Like, just seeing this is sad. I want to see a large city. All right, this is the spot right here to charge the Temecan Shadow. Okay, and now we're in. And back through the pyramid, yay! This is such a weird quest. It's really funny because this is one of those quests that the lore for it is so messed up and mangled when they wrote it that nobody understood the quest when it came out, and they literally had to have your cat give you dialogue options to explain the story of this quest because it's so weird. To make a long story short, you get hypnotized by the Devourer, who is previously the god Amaskut, and they force you to desecrate a tomb because reasons, and they piss off their brother Icthalarin, and because reasons, like, Amaskut and their entire motivation for everything is very strange to me. Okay, so this is the jar we're picking up. Nice. Oh my god, second time in a row. So far we haven't failed that obstacle. Really hope we don't fail that obstacle. That one sucks to have to go through. Good. Drop that here. Good. Now we can leave. Ideally. Oh, right. I forgot that this is a jump that requires you to have some run energy. 20 to be exact. I fell. Where's that put me? Okay. That's at least okay. We can fail that one. As long as for the final time where we jump across, it doesn't set us too far back. That's really all I care about. I should probably not run so I can have run energy for the next time I have to jump across. Okay, and now we talk to the carpenter, or no, the embalmer, that's right. And then we'll be good to go. Yeah, embalmer, then carpenter. Yeah, we just given all the ritual bits. Stop running. I need that run energy. Stop doing that. My impatience is making me too hasty. Okay. All right, Mr. Carpenter. Here's some wood. Alright, and now into this place we go. Really quick boss fight, and then we're done. And then we just have to go back to Alcarid, get our Graceful, and some other stuff. And then we'll be able to start running Pyramid Plunder until the end of the stream. We'll do a Tears of Gothics run while we're out and about. Makes sense to do it now, after we finish the quest. Oh, stop running. Because I keep on wanting to run, but I really can't. All right, make it across. Yeah! Every single time that jump has mattered, I have made it. Let's go. I never have that good of luck on this quest. This quest normally sucks to do because of that jump. Alright, and now to kill a priest. Oh, you do magic, huh? Oh yeah, you do magic, but you're splashing a lot. Okay, there's 1 damage. Man, you, I think you need to get some better runes. Well, you cast a water spell. That's better than an air spell. You still have only done, you know, just a couple damage to me. Alright, nice. GG. What's up? Okay, right. Now we leave, and then that should be the end of the quest. Hi, Lauren. You're cool. I like that Ixlarin is allowed to stay on the planet during the Edicts of Guthix era. He's a good boy. Alright, there we go. Now we've done Ixlarin's Little Helper, got some nice XP rewards and a Catspeak amulet, but the most important thing about this is that we can now do Pyramid Plunder. So we have 7 out of 8 floors that we can do. We'll start the contact quest just to at least have it started, but we're not going to do it. Oh. What was I saying? But yeah, we got Pyramid Plunder unlocked, so we have the first 7 out of 8 floors unlocked with Pyramid Plunder. That is enough for us to at least start doing Pyramid Plunder and going for the Pharaoh Scepter. So we're going to go ahead and start doing that right away, but first we got to do some Tears of Guthix. Gotta do our Iron Man homework here. Actually, that was the wrong place to teleport. Let's go to Pharaoh for this. Then we'll swap to Graceful because we really won't need anything else. I think I want like Graceful, the shield. Yeah. Full Graceful, Rune Kite shield. That'll probably be all I need. Alright, full Graceful. Actually, which is better? Rune Kite shield by a long shot. Holy crap. How's that even a question in my brain? Alright. And we'll bring all the money. We'll bring like 3 anti-poisons just for now, and then a whole lot of Karambwans with 1 space open for anything we gotta hold. 2 tiers. I wonder if we will go down there eventually. Sorry. Alright, Tears of Guthix. Right, I forgot that the circles refill themselves quickly before I have to move away. Ooh, that was close to missing that. Okay. Yeah, we'll go here. But I bet you the next one's gonna be right here. I was kind of correct. I also could have stayed and been fine, but there's no way to predict these things, so... Can't beat myself up about that one. Ah, good. I wonder how far away we are from the hard Lumbee diary requirement. There's a requirement where you have to drink a certain amount of tears of Guthix in one go, and that's a Lumbridge hard diary requirement. I want to say it's somewhere around like 180 quest points is what you need for that. So we'll see. I'll have to double check it. Ooh, wow. I just dodged that green streak. I was just going to let it ride till the end. Okay, that is 46 rune crafting, so nothing great. Prayer is now our lowest stat, so good. Okay, what was that diary? Now I'm curious. Lumberjack Draenor, hard diary. Oh, 100 Tears of Guthix in one visit. I already have that. Wow, I got that done a while ago. Okay. So I think for a good majority of this Pyramid Plunder grind, I'm not really going to care about the treasure that I get. My entire plan is sarcophagus, chest, next floor throughout every single floor that I can do. That will at least give us a decent chance of getting the Pharaoh Scepter. I might skip the first 3 floors. I should make that decision now. Yeah, we'll skip the first 3 floors, sarcophagus, but we'll do chest on every floor, and then floor 4 and up, we'll do sarcophagus and chest. Alright, time to head to Sophanem. I hope we get a Pharaoh Scepter early, so that way we have a much easier time getting to Sophanem. Actually, wait, can I do the Necropolis Fairy Ring, or does that require Tombs of a Masket? I'll have to check that. If that area requires Beneath Cursed Sands being done, then that's kind of a rip. Otherwise, that'll most likely... The Tombs of a Masket teleport is probably going to be... Or the Tombs of a Masket Fairy Ring is probably going to be our best way in and out of Sophanem. Oh boy, we got another blackjacker over here. I am so happy we don't have to do that anymore. Sophanem, yay! I didn't know I could go straight there from this carpet. I thought I had to do the Narda carpet to get there. All right, and now we begin. Oh, nice. First try. Da-da. Da-da. Nice. Let's reset everything and see how much thieving XP we get from this. If I'm doing all the urns and stuff on every floor, this is a very good method of training thieving XP, but I don't care enough, in all honesty. There's so much every floor, and really all I'm here for is the Pharaoh Scepter. Having to go through and exchange all of these treasures for gold is kind of an inconvenience, because you have to do it at the same guy that you trade in the agility pyramid tops for. Yeah, that's just really out of the way. We're on floor 4 now, so now we start doing the sarcophagus after the chest. I had to check and see what the max hit of those mummies are. Because I bet you it's not good. I bet you they're kind of nasty. Good old dungeon crawling, yep. Alright, next floor is the last floor. Not as nasty as sick moves, for the 12-second speedrun skip in like 8 tries. Hey, there you go. As long as you get it, right? Maybe the only ones I'll keep are the gold ones, just so that way I can at least get a little bit of money for doing this. Ah, he moved. Good. I just started and he already moved. Alright, where's this asshole? There he is. You'll get every trick. A lot of those early runs are just for practice. The only scenario where you have to get a trick would be like a speedrunning marathon. And even then, you have backup strats if you can't get the trick. It's very rare that there's a speedrunning marathon where there's like an absolute required difficult as hell trick. Normally the runners have a backup. Unless it's something like barrier skip. Then in that case, yeah, you kind of have to get it. Otherwise, you're doing an all dungeons run in Wind Waker, and that takes fucking age. Here's the last speedrun. You barely remember to use the retry button to speed up the deaths. Yeah. I bet you that's something that high-level runners just have as a part of their muscle memory. If they mess up a trick, immediately hit the reset. Or they die, they immediately hit that button. Speaking of marathons, I really love HUDQ theatrics and wish there was more of them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, HUDQ is a very fun time. I want to go to it one year. I would love to go to HUDQ in person. It seems like such a blast. Classic Andrew G juggling mid-run. Is your mind no rent for the rest of your life? I don't know if I've seen that clip. That sounds insane. During a swimming segment of Super Mario Bros., he pulls out 2 balls out of his pocket, juggles them for 3 seconds. You do not need the D-pad while swimming? Oh my god, that's insane. Oh, I really gotta see that then. That sounds really funny. Yep, that's why we got the anti-poisons, was for this exact reason. There we go. I hope that I didn't just get absolutely chunked there. Okay, we're good. Find the clip at DM? Oh, please. I really want to see that. That sounds like a really funny time. Swap left crook. Start minigame. Good. Got that right before we got sent in. Jeez, I forgot how hard Scarabs hit. Oh my god. The fact that they hate every kick. He actually does way more insane things since then. Oh, wow. I want to see that. Which one did I miss? This one. The one I should have done first. Of course. It's always the 4th one. I mean, obviously, if it's not the other 3, then it has to be the 4th. Man, this minigame actually used to be so much worse when it comes to getting the Pharaoh Scepter. It used to be that if you opened a chest or a coffin and you got scarabs or a mummy, that was it. Your chance for getting a Pharaoh Scepter that run were over. And then it also used to be that, like, the way that it is now is that every single floor, your odds of getting the Pharaoh Scepter increase. So you get less lucky the more you do it. However, it used to be that, like, floor 5 had the best odds. And then, like, floors 6, 7, and 8 had really bad odds for whatever reason. So I'm glad that they at least fixed up the drop rates a bit. I really hope that I do not get another thieving level here, though. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do this. Do I have auto-retaliate on? I do. That's fine. Oh, come on. Open the freaking sarcophagus. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Push! The Pharaoh Scepter's in the sarcophagus! Get it open! There it is. Okay, I lied about the Pharaoh Scepter, but at least he got the sarcophagus open. Apparently Andrew G can really juggle. Yeah, I gotta check this out. That sounds like a really fun time. Oh, right. Alright, so that's what? Number 5 that we've done? I think 60 is the average, because, well, we'll see. I know that the chest on the last floor's odds are 1 in 64 for Pharaoh Scepter. I actually wonder what the average amount of runs I have to do is to get a Pharaoh Scepter. If anybody knows that offhand, that'd be awesome. No sweat if you don't. It's more just me being curious. I can always look it up later. But I bet you it's probably around 50 runs is the average to get a Pharaoh Scepter. Maybe 60 with the way that I'm doing it. But this is ultimately faster. Because I also could just completely skip out on the mummies if they tend to... if they're looking like they're being too annoying to deal with. Just skip the mummies and go all in on chests. You know, ancient Egypt was a matriarchy. Why else would there be such a focus on mummies but not... Come on, man. Oh, boy. Ooh. Health's getting kind of low. Don't like that. How did that happen? Drink potion. I was not watching my health. I don't like that it got down to the 20s. That was actually really scary. Part of me thinks I should bring tank armor, but really graceful is all I need. I may turn this into an AFK grind. And just record clips whenever I actually get the Pharaoh Scepters. Parents are watching a movie in the other room. I can hear it from here. Oh my goodness. This is a loud movie. I hope you all can't hear it.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T.
Yeah, my goodness. I have my door closed, they're down a story, and I have headphones on, and I can still hear it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's always fun.
The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the
There we go.
come to bring us sugar and tea.
Ah, come on.
One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. He took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and
We'll see if anybody in the clan knows. Who's even online? Oh, we got a few people.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the
See, I also kind of dread this grind too, because historically, I have not had good luck with, that was nice. I historically have not had good luck with, Pyramid Plunder. There was one time where, back when I used to be a part of Poison Potion Discord, they were hosting a bingo, and I actually ended up being a team captain for one of the bingo teams. And there was one fucking tile that just destroyed me. It was simple. It was get a pharaoh scepter. And then there was an entire other part of the board that was like, okay, you just got to do this all within 1 week. Or as much as you can within 1 week, whoever did the most wins. And so I decided, hey, pharaoh scepter is actually kind of a chill grind. I'll go ahead and go for that. I grinded Pyramid Plunder for a full week, and I did not receive a pharaoh scepter at all. The craziest part is that I have done Pyramid Plunder since that bingo, and I still haven't gotten a pharaoh scepter since the first one I got on my iron for my altar in my house. It's actually kind of insane how unlucky at getting a pharaoh scepter I am. It's corrected you. I mean, what else do I say? It's not like I ground this skill. Nah, you grind it. Come on, push open the sarcophagus. If this is how all the sarcophaguses are gonna be, or sarcophagi, I guess that's the term. If this is how this is gonna be, I'm just gonna skip sarcophagi and just going straight for chests. I just hate having to wait for the chance that my strength happened to roll high enough. It'll make my odds of getting the Pharaoh Scepter go down overall, but I'll be able to get more runs in. Ground skills sound like a euphemism for tears. I can see it. I can see where you get that. Maybe on Scarab rooms I skip the sarcophagus, because they seem to interrupt a lot. Or not. Golly, come on. Open it up. Did every floor for some reason? Okay. Another gold seal. We've only gotten golden seals so far. I'm surprised we haven't gotten like a gold cat yet, or a gold scarab. Man, my allergies just kick up at the random moments. I need to be better about taking my daily allergy medicine. I just realized to calculate the average runs to be able to get a Pharaoh Scepter where you only do a few floors of sarcophagi, I'm pretty sure that's a equation that requires calculus. It sounds like a good song that would go with Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. Oh, he moved. Okay. Okay, good. At least he's here. Well, as long as I keep all the gold, I'll at least have a good chunk of money. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure these gold seals are how you charge the Pharaoh Scepter. So I may want to stockpile a few of these after I hit like a mill or something like that. Right, floor 2. Sarco first, then chest. Yeah, that does seem like a good option. Yeah, because the mummy doesn't interrupt the chest, but the scarabs do interrupt the mummy. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Minky had a good idea. The landmark moment. Oh yeah, that's way faster. Why didn't I think of that? That's crazy. I'm very surprised I didn't think of that already. Oh well. How you learn. Alright, last floor. What was this? Run number 8? Run number 9? I wish the game tracked how many pyramid plunder runs you did. Or at least how many times you visited each floor. That'd be a nice upgrade to this place. Because there's no pyramid plunder spot on the collection log either. It's like an other item or a miscellaneous item. Because it's the only item you get from this place, or the Pharaoh Scepter is the only item that you get from this place. So it makes sense that it doesn't have its own dedicated tab just for the Pharaoh Scepter. I think the only bosses that even have a dedicated tab for one item are bosses, not minigames. Like Bryophyta. The only thing on Bryophyta's collection log is the only thing that's on her correct collection log is Bryophyta's essence, because that's the only unique drop that they have. Otherwise, they're just a better moss giant. Man, scarabs and mummies. That's such a bad combo. At least scarabs aren't being poisony. Thanks to the anti-poison. Ouch. I kind of thinking about contact as I'm doing this more, because that bank is really close. It's just that boss fight is the part that scares me. That weird scarab beetle that you have to fight kind of hits really hard. Oh, we get a golden scarab. Actually, let's grab that. We finally get our first gold treasure that's not a seal. How much are these? Oh, you could sell them on the GE? That's weird. I thought they were untradeable. Okay. I wonder how much they're worth to Mr. Archaeologist guy by the agility pyramid. I could look that up. Ooh, a golden statuette. I probably should have gone back for that. That's fine. Keep feeling like something touching my hair. It's weird. There's no bugs in my room. My fan is on, but normally I don't feel my hair get swept by the wind. Now let's actually pull up the full rates for this. Just while we're here, while we're doing this. Let's see. Pyramid plunder. Okay. So pharaoh scepter rates. Let's see. Okay, cumulative rate. So if we're skipping floors 1 through 3 for the sarcophagi. Okay, so here's the full rates. So room 1 floor 1. Yeah, room 1 is sarcophagus is 1 in 4200, chest is 1 in 4200. So they're both the same. Yes, they are the same all throughout. So 1 in 4200 for room 1, 1 in 2800 for room 2, 1 in 1600 for room 3, 1 in 950 room 4, 1 in 800 room 5, 1 in 750 room 6, and 1 in 650 room 7 and 8. So that means that if we're skipping room 1 through 3 sarcophagi, which we are, and we're looking at the cumulative rate, for 81 to 90, which is the level range that we are in, we should be expecting to see a rate of 1 in 87. That's actually not as bad as I thought. Actually, that is worse than I thought, because I was thinking 50. But that also is because I had my math wrong to begin with. So 1 in 87. That's a good couple hours to get to that number. Yeah, this will definitely be a off-stream grind after tonight. Feels like not understanding math class. Dude, I'm bad at math. Which is crazy that I love D&D so much. I think it's more like I like basic addition, subtraction, multiplication, that kind of stuff. I don't like statistics, and I don't like chance. I have a very hard time wrapping my head around like dry calculation and things like that. Like I was at all like with my 1117 BOFA, I was like 98%. I should have gotten it by then, but I didn't quite understand how that number was reached. I used to be good at calculus, but I am very out of practice. I haven't done it since college, and in college I dropped out. Or I definitely flunked calculus. D&D 5e has no math. If you want math, play 4 3.5. I mean, I'm playing Pathfinder 2nd edition right now. I don't know if that's like, I've heard it's a super crunchy game, but I haven't gotten to the point where I think it's like extremely crunchy. Sure, it's more crunchy than 5e already, but like I haven't had to break out calculators yet. All the math that I've had to do in Pathfinder, I can still do mentally. Multiplication is faster than addition and subtraction. I find that addition is easier than subtraction. It also depends when it comes to multiplying. If I'm multiplying by a single digit number, easy. If I am multiplying by a double digit number, that's when it gets dicey for me. Division is also one of those things that is kind of slow for me. I could divide by a single digit number, no issues. Dividing by a double digit number, unless it's like a multiple of 5 or 10, I am lost. I might need to take this call. Alright, chat, give me a minute. That was family calling. I feel bad because they were inviting me to go out to do some stuff this weekend, but my weekend was already fully booked by Monday, so just didn't have enough time to be able to plan around it. Whenever I get on the content grind, I really have to have advanced notice, because the time that I need to spend to edit videos and get things out is time that I really can't borrow from other things. Like, I can't take a day off of work to edit a video. And like, I want to try to avoid canceling stream to edit a video. And then there are a couple days a week where I hang out with Lunar, and I don't want to, I don't want to go back on our date night to edit a video. So the opportunities that I have for free time and for actually being able to pursue the YouTube channel, very, very limited. So that just goes to say that I forgot to do the sarcophagus first. Whoop. It's just to say that if you want to plan something with me, please tell me in advance. Otherwise, I can't. I it'll be very hard for me to find time at the last minute. What for day night we did a stream together? We've done that before. That's kind of what the Soul Link was. See, and then the other part about this too, I know for sure I'm gonna hear about this. I know for sure my parents are gonna be like, "Hey, why'd you say no?" I'll be like, "Because I didn't get advance notice, or I didn't get enough advance notice." I do appreciate the offer that they give me, but sometimes it's just hard for me to follow through. Basically, you and your wife? Yeah. It's always fun to stream with your loved one. We gotta get back on that Soul Link too. We took a break from it because we fucking lost in a bad way. But I do think that after this bingo that I'm getting ready to go do with the Crebus Discord, that should open up my availability to start to do the Soul Link again. I hope we don't die. I forgot to open the sarcophagus again. That's okay. I at least didn't get punished by Scarab. Yeah, I think it was once we hit the city for the 6th gym, there was a period where we had like 5 legendaries just by random trainers. I ended up having to go against a person who had a 3-party team. The second Pokemon they had was a Latios, and I never got to see their third. And I had a Chandelure and 3 other like baby Pokemon. It was a bad time. And it wasn't because I was underleveled, because we had rare candies. It was just because they were Pokemon. Like, I had a Shelmet. It's impossible to level up a Shelmet, or to evolve a Shelmet in a in that Nuzlocke, because even if you do like the alternate evolution stuff that the universal randomizer does, it still requires that you have a it still requires that you have the other one. It's like Shelmet and then Carablast. You have to have a Carablast in your party too. And once you level up each other with each other in the party, then they evolve. But really, really difficult to get that to work in a randomized Nuzlocke. I hope we don't run into that situation again. Shelmet's probably the worst Unova encounter because of that. You'll nuzz my lock. Oh no! Not my lock! Come on. Oh, golden statuette. Let's grab that. How much are you worth on the G? 1,300. So the statuette is the most valuable of the three. But how much does the agility pyramid guy give for that? Actually, you know what? We're here. We can look that up. Okay. Sold for... Okay. 750 for the seals, 1,000 for the scarabs, 1,250 for the statuettes. Okay. So they weren't that far off from the GE price. That's kind of good to know. Man, the stone statuette's only 200. Wow, there's a 500 gold difference between level 2 and between the stone statuette and the gold seal. That's kind of significant. I mean, I guess it's because it's, you know, which would you rather have, a rock or gold? But I guess gold is a rock. Would you rather have a rock or a shiny rock? So let's actually add all this up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 10 times 750. So that's 7,500 in seals. That's 4,000 in scarabs. So we're already at, I forgot to do the sarcophagus. So we are already at 1,100. And then the statuette made that 1,350. Okay. Yeah, this place kind of sucks as a moneymaker. Would you rather rock or shiny rock? Me trying to convince my little cousin not to trade him the shiny Geodude. Oh, yeah. Let's grab another K. There we go. I mean, at least we're getting some money from this, but this is really bad money. This is not good money at all. All right. I'm glad that the drop frames issue isn't nearly as bad tonight as it was Monday and Tuesday. We've only dropped a total of 710 frames throughout the entire stream. Still, like, a little higher than I would like, because I normally drop 0 frames during a stream, but at least it's not like 11,000 like it was the other couple nights. Stream connection issues really crease me. Probably more than they should. I think it's just more that I'm upset by the fact that, like, you know, internet service isn't cheap, and internet service providers are some of the least reliable companies on the planet. Oop, that's a cat. We want that. Actually, let me just eat one of these, grab a seal, and then run away. Ah, he moved. Okay. Where are you next, Mr. Mummy? Not here. Check the other side. And then we'll check the back side. I get why this room moves around and why the mummery moves around. It's bot prevention. But, man, it kind of sucks having to chase him down every few minutes. Bot prevention hurting real players in my MMO? More likely than you think. Oh, RuneScape has a very severe botting problem. They constantly get shit for it. It's to the point where in RS3, they made bots canon. Like, to the story. There's a, like a pillory outside of Varrock that bots get teleported to and you can throw rotten tomatoes at, and it's just a part of the game story is that is a real thing. Which is like, on one hand that is kind of funny, but on the other hand it feels weird that they're acknowledging the bot problem in that way, in a very tongue-in-cheek way. Some shiny Pokemon don't look as good as regular. I agree. I fully agree. There's some shiny Pokemon that look really bad. And then there are some shiny Pokemon that don't look any different than the original. For example, Garchomp. Garchomp or Gibble and Gabite's shinies look awesome. Garchomp's shiny is just like a slightly like less saturated version of a regular Garchomp. And it always makes me so sad seeing it because there's no difference whatsoever. Mega Garchomp was done right. He was vibrant. I think it was like pink or something. I loved that shiny. But slightly, you know, color drained Garchomp was not a great shiny. And then you also have shinies like Basculin, Igglybuff, and like the entire Jigglypuff line. I got a shiny Igglybuff in Pokemon Sleep, and I couldn't tell for days until I saw that they had the little shiny star next to them. Because of how subtle that shiny is. Pillory's own OS and got removed? Nah, it was added after the OS backup that they recovered. The pillory gates are there, but they're just more like a set dressing as opposed to something that gets actually used. Are there actually story elements there? They just kind of exist in there without any... No, like the NPCs acknowledge them. And I'm pretty sure the names of the people that you throw tomatoes at are names of real bots that they've busted. So like it is like a legitimate like canon in the lore thing. Now whether or not it has to do with a quest, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I think it's really just kind of like a fun little tongue-in-cheek way for them to acknowledge the existence of bots. But yeah, no, it's like NPCs talk about it. So they are a living, breathing force in this universe, which is weird to say. I forgot that they moved. If you remove this area, do any other traces exist of it? I don't understand what you mean then. If you remove the area, it doesn't exist. That's what removing an area does. So if they remove, like, if they remove, like, I can teleport to Varrock and show you where this is. Because, like, the little gates are in the game. Like, I can walk up to them and touch one in the game. They don't have a use in old school because they were always just set dressing. But in RS3, that's when they actually gave it that purpose of it being a bot busting area. I don't know if I'm just fully misunderstanding what you're trying to say, but like this is just me saying it's in the lore in RS3, it's not in the lore in old school RuneScape. I kind of don't like that it's a part of the lore because it feels like they're just kind of brushing a real problem under the rug, but it is what it is, and that's how it is in the game. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know if I understood you correctly at all through that. Said walk up and touch when your brain immediately went to the Patrick Museum scene from SpongeBob. Nice. Touch. Touch. My camera's too far away for me to touch it without having to get up. Do I have to follow you around all day? Yeah, man. I don't think I've seen that episode, actually. I didn't watch a lot of SpongeBob growing up. I was more of a Cartoon Network kid. I had Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy and, like, Codename Kids Next Door, Code Lyoko for some reason whenever it was on. That's a more of a Kabillion thing. But there were times where Code Lyoko would air on Cartoon Network. That show did not age well. I have very fond memories of it, but woof, does it look bad nowadays. Grim Adventures scared you as a kid? No, I loved it. I loved the Jamaican Grim Reaper. That's my favorite adaptation of the Grim Reaper that has ever existed, is the Jamaican Grim Reaper. And, like, the way that they did other fantasy not fantasy, but horror-themed tropes, like, Dracula. Oh my god, Dracula in Grim Adventures is such a treat. Then Haas Delgado, the friggin' monster hunter. God, that show is so good. It would not be allowed to air today, that's for sure. That show got edgy. But it was such a wonderful time. Went off air when you were 4. Okay, that makes sense. If you're that young when you were watching, I can understand. And we're about to run out of Carambons. We're gonna have to go back to the bank here. I know that according to the XP calculator, we haven't even done this for an hour, but it feels like we've been here for days. This is kind of reinforcing in my head that whenever I do 99 Thieving Grinds, it's just got to be done at RD Nights. I don't think I'd be able to keep my sanity if I had to do Pyramid Plunder all the way up to 99. You gonna dust the underground too, but the fuck with your sense of time? That's true. That is true. I didn't think about it like that, but that's a very good point. Ouch. Come on, let me in. I hope we at least get one scepter tonight. That'd make all the grinds leading up to today worth it. There it is. This is gonna sound weird to say, but I am happy that we are starting to get to the grinds where they aren't able to be finished in one stream. And the reason why I'm happy about that is because this actually gives me a lot more leeway and for editing, and actually will take up a lot less time editing too. Like once we get to the goblin grind in the video series, that's gonna be a very, very fast video to edit for me, because basically all I'm gonna be doing is looking for the beginning or the beginner clue openings, and then like maybe the champ scroll drop or any other significant drop I got from goblins themselves, which would not be much. Gobos! Did you steal Glimbo's gold? My buddy Glimbo lost his gold and he said you took it. So are you sure you didn't steal Glimbo's gold? God, that's such a weird fucking video. Sometimes the internet just kind of gives you something. It's like, here, this. And you're like, what? What do you mean this? Take it. It's yours. Oh no, we trading out the seal for a cat. Cat statue is way better than a seal. You mostly reject when the internet gives you videos. Depends on what video it is for me. If it's something silly, stupid, funny, then yeah. But if it's like just boring or bad or gross or gory, yeah, I click off very fast. Sometimes give you a new Carl Drops video about a fake speed run, and you watch it, enjoy it, then 2 years later you finally subscribe to him. Yeah. Have you ever heard of I think his name is Charlie Brown 64. He is a YouTuber that went over, I guess he's more famous for just one specific video, but it's about the guy who cheated the blindfolded Mario 64 speedrun. That one's a great breakdown of a cheated speedrun. Uncovered tubes have perfectly lit torches. That's a good point. Yeah, wouldn't this entire place be like pitch black? That would add another dimension to this, where you'd have to bring in a light source. Otherwise, it just starts spawning scarabs everywhere. They know the second level spell, Eternal Flame. Yeah, these are the ever-burning torches from Pathfinder. You know, just a level 1 magic item. It's fine. Pick it up at your local adventuring shop. I was thinking about it earlier because I'm getting ready to run a few people through a... Oh, hey, strength level. Let's go. I didn't expect that. We'll take it. I'm getting ready to run a bunch of friends through a Pathfinder game that is set in the world of D&D. And I feel like Pathfinder is a good system for that, because in D&D 5e, one of my major gripes about it is the lack of magical weapons that are baked into the system. Like, there is the Dungeon Master Guide, and there's a lot of magical items there, But it also does say in the Dungeon Master Guide that magic items are rare and they cannot really be crafted, or nobody really knows how to craft magic items anymore. And magic items typically tend to be like heirloom level type shit. Um, but in Pathfinder, magic items are freaking everywhere. Like, you get magic items super early in the game, like as early as level 1. Um and it makes more sense in the world of RuneScape, cuz I feel like every bit of armor that you get is just subtly magical. Like Runite, the rune shield that I'm doing, it's just a standard metal shield. But Mithril and Adamantite also exist in this world. Same with Orichalcum. So that means, and since Mithril and Adamantite and Orichalcum are all magical metals, it would make sense that because Rune has a higher tier requirement than Adamant, that Rune is also a magical metal. And like, I'm wearing a Ring of Dueling, which is a magical ring that's super easy to make. Graceful is an entirely magical set of armor. Like, every single piece of equipment that I'm wearing right now can be considered as a magic item in D&D and Pathfinder. And so I think Pathfinder, since it's a lot more liberal with how it hands out magic items, I think that fits the RuneScape setting way more than 5e, where magic items break the game instantly. Can you give the most minor spoilers for Baldur's Gate 3? I would say no, just because I don't know anybody else in the chat who hasn't played it yet and doesn't want it spoiled. But you're welcome to DM me and I'll check it after stream. Yeah, Pathfinder doesn't do bounded accuracy at all, which I freaking like. That makes sense to me. A level 5 fighter should not be able to hit a level 20 dragon. Like, they just flat out should not be strong enough to do that. And Pathfinder makes that so. And I like that. With an armor class of 50, you're going to have some good bonuses to hit that. I also understand that I am probably speaking Greek to half the people here with the way that I'm saying things. I've been doing a lot of research into Pathfinder and D&D because I run a session of both. I run a D&D session on Thursday nights and I run a Pathfinder session on Saturdays. So I have to very constantly swap back and forth between the systems to get more familiar with it. And the more I get exposed to Pathfinder over D&D, the more I like Pathfinder over D&D. Like, encounter balancing in Pathfinder actually seems like it works. The CR system is so confusing and unreliable for D&D 5th edition. Hey, nice! Got Torva Helm drop. I'm pretty sure he already has that. I think that's a dupe. Either way, that's some good bingo fuel. Haven't read Pathfinder's rules yourself, but it's based on D&D 3.5. Pathfinder 1st edition was. Pathfinder 2nd edition is its own thing. Second edition works a lot differently. There still is a lot of carryover from 3.5, but like you would have to learn the system and all of its quirks. Like for instance, the most significant change that Pathfinder does is in combat, where how like in D&D 5e you get an action, you get a bonus action, you get your movement, and then outside of your turn you get a reaction. Well, in Pathfinder 2e, you do get a reaction outside of your turn, and that's where the similarities end. Everything else is based on actions. So you get 3 actions per turn. Things like moving, striking, drawing your sword, drinking a potion, those are all single actions. And there are some things that can take multiple actions, like casting a spell can take more than one action. up to 3 actions depending on the spell. And so you have to kind of balance your action budget that you have for your turn and how many things you want to do in that turn and whether or not it meets that action budget. And I think that system is a lot easier to use once you start to see how it works. Because that also means that a level 1 player can do 3 attacks on their turn. Now, there's also stuff to balance it out. Like, there's a multiple attack penalty, where if you attack multiple times in a turn, you get a penalty to your die roll. So the first attack's no penalty. Second attack is a -5 penalty. The third attack is a -10 penalty. Unless you have the agile feature on your weapon, then in that case it becomes -4 and -8. But yeah. Please let me leave. I don't want to deal with Scarab. Thank you. The reaction system is very cool. Pathfinder 2e is based on Pathfinder 1e, which is based on D&D 3.5. But Pathfinder 2e and Pathfinder 1e do not play the same at all. Like, it still has the same core, like, gameplay that of like outside of combat and downtime, where it's like, oh, I roll a perception check and things like that. But combat is a completely different beast. Assume marshals. Oh, you were teasing. Gotcha. Sometimes it's hard to tell through text. Assume marshals tend to reduce the penalty with feats and class features. Yeah. Like, in a Sunday game that I play for Pathfinder, we have a barbarian, and he has a feat that allows him to spend 2 actions and attack with 2 weapons at the same time because he's dual wielding, and they don't get the multiple attack penalty if they do that. So both attacks roll just a straight d20. Actually, I think the way that it works is that both attacks use the same d20 roll, and then plus mods. So it's either you hit both or you miss both. I think. I would have to reread the feature. Or I guess not reread it, but just read it. I'm going to throw on Prey Melee for this last little bit. Because we are out of food. Well, checkmate, atheist. Yeah, I got that with the checkmate, atheist. But, what else was I? There was something else that I thought I was responding to something else, because I did see the checkmate, atheist, before I said that. Oh, no. Yeah. No, I'm just going crazy. I have no idea what I have no idea what I was thinking. All right, last room. Then we'll be ending off stream. Please give me a scepter. That's not a scepter. Neither of those are scepters. All right, well, that is going to be it for Pyramid Plunder for tonight. Let's go ahead and check out the Agility Pyramid guy and just get our little payout. Let's see. Let's do a quick count of what we've got here. Okay, so we have 8,000 plus 1, 2, 3 times 4 times 750. So this is 3,000 per row, so that's 9,000 plus 8,000 plus... Yeah, we've got quite a bit. Simon Templeton, give me your money. Oh, can I just sell all? Okay, 779. So, kind of good. At least that's enough for me to feel comfortable to start doing some Throne of Miscellanea. How's it feel knowing my account has the Mummy's Curse? It feels cursed because I'm not done there. I still have to keep doing it. But that'll come off stream. That'll be an AFK grind. I'll be recording clips of it whenever I actually get the Pharaoh Scepter and putting it in the final video. But for right now, that is going to be it. So I do want to thank you all so much for coming by and watching. If you want to catch up on the Cape Freak series and you haven't seen the videos yet, they are available on my channel. Just click on my name. And I do want to hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Good night.